Hello, this is Homesteading Northwest Florida. It is Saturday, February 24th at 9 o'clock in the morning. And it's going to be a beautiful day, beautiful group of days, I think, for the whole country. Looks like even up in Wisconsin. What are we starting off with here? Well, it was 42 or something way early this morning at 6 o'clock. Now we have 73 degrees at 9 a.m. So it's going to be like 80 today. That's my opinion. Everything's doing good here. Ooh, probably should water my seedlings of lettuce here. Maybe some fertilizer. Oh, I got some Texas bluebonnet seeds to plant soon. I got them in a pot. I did this boiling water thing you're supposed to do. Let me go get them. Texas bluebonnet. Here's all the wood. I just got this little pot in my little cook area. That's about it. And here's my seeds here. We will be planting them today. Texas bluebonnet. You're supposed to stratify them. I had them in the freezer for about 2 days because I didn't get to this yet. And then you're supposed to put boiling water, and then you're supposed to dump the seeds in the boiling water so it goes from hot to cold. So we'll be planting those later. Actually, let's plant some right now. I don't want to lose any though. I had them in here one year and they were beautiful. Let's take the soil and scruff it up a little bit. Distribute it. This is the best I can do. I got some bulbs over there. Put some around here. Maybe their seeds need sun too, because that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they just fall. So we'll see how they do. See if they grow this year. I planted a whole area of them one year where I took a lot of time. And I planted them, I'll show you in a little while. But our pear tree is almost in full bloom here with the white blooms. Beautiful. Things are blooming. Things are starting to bloom. Didn't cover these tonight. We got tulips coming up here. We'll see how the irises do this year. And what else do we got? Kind of windy again today. Wind seems to be kind of from the northwest. And we have our Jane Magnolias blooming today. February 24th. It's spring. Well, I think we're going to get a lot of rainy days, it looks like. But beautiful Jane Magnolia trees blooming out here. Could use a little bit of rain. Everything's a little bit dry. But not as much rain as we're going to get, because it really rains here when it rains. Beautiful flowers. Jane Magnolia is like white in the center and purple on the outside of the petals. Got that one here, and then I have another one here. Roses are looking good. Thought I actually saw a bud. Here's a bud on my rose bush here. This is the Life of the Party tree rose, and there's a bud on there. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if it can last. And then here's my other Jane Magnolia. Same tree, it's a little bit more shaded from the giant timber bamboo. That's not really giant, I don't think, unless you got the right spot for it and it's really, really fertilized. Which I never really did. I didn't really fertilize this because it kind of shades out a lot of stuff back. But it's nice during the summer. But today the main thing we are doing here is I'm clearing this path, and I got a nice flat spot here for a tiny house that's even more secluded, not in that garden area. Got a nice spot right here that I'm clearing, and it's nice and flat up here. There's kind of a divot here that leads down, which is good because it takes a lot, my place doesn't have a lot of pavement. The more pavement you have, the less drainage you have, you know, in a large city or for floods and when we get our large amount of rain. But I just took down, this is probably a 25-foot oak tree with a lot, it was just a vine hanger. Like a lot of these trees just hang vines and, you know, total mess. But this is going to be a nice flat area, you know, surrounded by trees, kind of far away from and here's a cedar tree. Okay, I remember when this cedar tree was half this size when I first got it, and it was covered with vines, and I'm like, oh my God, you know, got to get the cedar tree out of the vines. And now it's probably about a 20-footer, 18-foot tree, cedar tree here. And here's another little one, but these were all